A Telluride skier takes the hard way down Mount Lhotse, the fourth tallest peak on Earth. Phil Lindeman, Krystal, 93 News. First, helicopters will soon be safer than ever thanks to tireless campaigning from Summit County locals changed forever by a 2015 Flight for Life crash. Yesterday, the U.S. Congress passed new FAA safety requirements, including crash-resistant fuel tanks. Those measures have not been updated since the Carter era. The campaign for change was led by Karen Mahaney, wife of the pilot killed in that crash, and Dave Repsher, a Flight for Life nurse who suffered burns over 90% of his body when the fuel tank ruptured after the crash in Frisco. One of 4 men accused of rape on St. Patrick's Day in 2016 was sentenced yesterday to 1 year in jail and 8 years probation, the lightest sentence yet in a wildly unpredictable case. This from the Summit Daily. Michael Gelber pleaded guilty to sexual assault in exchange for a lighter sentence. Earlier this year, a Summit County jury found another man, Justin Irwin, guilty, and he is serving 16 years to life in prison. 2 other men involved are awaiting trial in Eagle County after mistrials in July and September. A Telluride skier has conquered Mount Lhotse, the 4th tallest peak in the world. Yesterday, Hilaree Nelson of Telluride returned safely to Kathmandu after a first ski descent of Mount Everest's sister peak, a 27,900-foot behemoth she conquered with Tahoe partner James Morrison. Pitches on Lhotse max out at 60 degrees, and the duo were forced to make final ascent with oxygen and skis strapped to their back. Yesterday was the first test of a wireless emergency alert system known as presidential alerts, and at least one cybersecurity expert warns we're one step closer to George Orwell's 1984. John McAfee, founder of antivirus software company McAfee, says the system can access GPS, microphone, and camera functions on hundreds of millions of phones. But the New York Times reports it's all perfectly legal. The national emergency system has been in place since the 1930s, and by law, you cannot opt out. In sports, the Rockies returned to the NL Divisional Series for the first time since 2007 when they play the Brewers in Milwaukee today. First pitch is 3:07 on FS1. Tonight, the Avalanche open the NHL season against the Wild in Denver. Puck drop is 7 p.m. And in local sports, brought to you by Wilderness Sports, Rivalry Week continues when Summit High Volleyball plays Battle Mountain at home tonight. Boys soccer heads to Rifle for Rifle. Phil Lindeman, Krystal, 93 News.